your drink.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
What the fuck?
What's up, everybody? It's Mike. And today, I'm still doing pride shit. Max back there being gay.
Oh, Mike, hello.
And Courtney's here. He's also gay.
Hi, I'm super gay.
Are you gay?
Yeah, I love dick.
Today, I had a long weekend. I don't know when this video is coming out, but I had a long weekend because it was Pride. We celebrated it here in WeHo. LA Pride is happening next weekend. It's a lot going on. It's a busy time for me, and I'm also putting out 5 videos a week. And someone actually met me on Pride and said, "Why don't you post anymore?"
What?
I almost fucking killed myself.
Really? Bitch, I know your ass turned pink as fuck.
So you know damn well this is all you're getting today. Courtney's been on my channel before. I don't know if those videos are alive, but he's one of my oldest YouTube friends, believe it or not.
Hi.
I just did a podcast with him on Messy with Max. Say hi, Mac! And I also was on Courtney's podcast with his friend Savannah on The Circle, because they were both on The Circle Season 2.
Only on Netflix.
Courtney, what is the name of your podcast?
Name of our podcast is Homecoming Queens.
Hold on.
Is that your dishwasher?
My dishwasher is being so homophobic.
Dishwasher!
And racist. We have cocktails.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know why I'm not making cocktails as much anymore. It's because the AdSense is down and I can't afford it. Shut up. I got bills.
Give this bitch some money.
I just had
Give this bitch some money.
No, I'm fine. I'm doing fine. So today, it's actually good. We're going to continue doing some queer stuff because it's Pride, and I like to highlight some queer fellow creators in the industry. Other than Max, say hi, Mac. I wanted to bring on Courtney, not only as my friend, not only as an amazing character on TV, not only as a good host, not only as somebody who has podcasts, TV shows. I can go down the list.
Thank you. I have a list.
Giving you flowers.
Thank you.
I love when my friends succeed. I do. So I wanted to bring you on here and talk about some queer stuff because we could have a cocktail because I've made you many cocktails.
Many cocktails.
I want to get your opinion on the 15 types of men you meet online dating apps.
Jesus Christ.
I've currently had to go off dating apps.
Why?
A, because I'm banned.
What do you mean you're banned?
Everybody thinks I'm a catfish.
Really?
Everybody's like, you're not real. Prove that you're real. FaceTime me right now.
You can verify it.
I was banned on Tinder for life for being reported as a catfish. So
Really?
Yeah.
But can't you verify, like, show your driver's license or?
Who I is.
Everyone will call me and be like, I see you on Grindr, I see you on Grindr, and it's in like Chicago. I'm like, that's not me. Let's get into the video.
Okay.
Number 15, the artistic hipster. I don't really have any experience talking to hipsters.
Bitch, I've been dating the same person for a decade and 2 years.
I think technically Mac would be an artistic hipster. Mac's the kind of person who will listen to like those Spotify songs that no one's ever heard of and thinks that it's art and gives them a personality.
When you said I haven't met a gay hipster, I looked up and was like, you literally have a podcast with one.
Mac, what is it like being a gay hipster on a dating app?
Great. You can talk about fringe artists, and when someone recognizes an artist that you also recognize, you then fuck.
Oh.
Silver Lake, that's what the gay hipsters are.
I've heard.
Yeah.
In Echo Park.
I don't think I'm the hipster's tea.
But you don't know that.
I do know that. They never want to talk to me.
Have you been to the Akbar?
None of them talk to me. I don't get anybody asking me like on a dating app. It's never, what's your musical preference? It's top, bottom, now, or verse.
Well, what's your dating app picture look like?
It was my chest.
Yo ass ain't got... Okay. So, your picture saying, gimme more, bitch. So,
I got
top or bottom and let's get to it, bitch.
The smooth talking charmer. These are the people I fall in love with. If you have green eyes and you're a smooth talker, these are the people I fall
Green
in love
eyes, dark
with.
hair.
I'm so basic.
Green eyes, dark hair. That is Mike's archetype.
And unavailable.
Right? You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta leave all this behind.
They're the people that like after like 2 conversations are like, you know, I think you're really special and I think I have really like emotional feelings for you. And I'm the kind of person that's like,
I'm like, is that me? Hold on. Wait.
I'm like, oh my god, are you the smooth talking charmer? Maybe I'm the smooth talking charmer. I can be a little smooth.
Yeah.
Do you see me having game on dating apps? What would you classify me as?
Shirtless. Not much on your profile, which would hopefully, from your perspective, prompt people to ask you a whole bunch of shit, but then you get upset with the questions that you receive based off of what you project on your profile.
Oh wait, drag me. I've definitely dealt with smooth talking charmers. I tried to date one.
How do you get away from that then? How do you...
Courtney, you build up walls that take years and years and years to break down, and then you inevitably end up old and alone.
Okay, so the correct answer is you get a therapist.
Oh, fine, we got time.
And then you recognize the signs, and then you move on.
The hopeless romantic.
Me,
That's
bitch.
me. That's me.
Me, bitch.
The hopeless romantic is sure to shower you with praise, bouquets of roses, chocolates, and sweets. No one ever has done that for me from a dating app. Is this what straight people get?
Maybe.
If you're a straight person, in the comments below, do you meet people on dating apps and they just be sending you nice things?
I'm like, because on a gay dating app, you might get like some pizza and dick.
At the same time.
Like some pizza and dick. That's
at the same time.
Maybe a good old Netflix, something in the background. That's about it.
And you know what? If you got some pizza, that's a win.
You good.
Sometimes you barely.
You don't even need the dick like half the time. Like you get some good ass pizza, bitch.
The serial dater. What is the serial dater?
Just out of a recently single, and then they're off the dating app, and then they're back.
Well, that always happens. Like, have you ever seen the people that like start dating somebody, and then their whole brand becomes the relationship?
Yes, and I find it to be very fucking annoying and disgusting.
Very cringy.
I don't follow couples on Instagram.
No.
I don't follow them on TikTok. That shit's not cute to me, bitch. I don't care, and I find it to be performative, and I live for the moments that those couples break up because, bitch, what brand?
What do you do?
What brand after? Y'all bitches are looking stupid.
Or
y'all asses should have been separate the whole time and had one fucking couple account. And when y'all asses divorce or break up, then delete the shit.
Or the tea, and you and I both know when the couples break up, but they pretend that they're still together for the brand.
Oh, God. Stop it. Just be yourselves. Leave each other alone and find love anew.
Especially the gays. The gays will have their own personal accounts and then their joint Instagram account.
No.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. Like, this shit is phony. Goodbye.
The serial dater has all the right lines and knows how to drop them at exactly the right moment. And seamlessly responds to all your messages and queries without a hitch.
Like, bitch, that to me says you ain't got no job. Why you not? Because if you could... No. Hang on, Mike. Hang on. Hear me. Because if you can answer my message 30 seconds as soon as I send that shit, bitch, what you doing?
Are you that kind of bitch? Because I'm this kind of bitch. Like, if you take 15 minutes to respond, I'm going to take 16 minutes to respond. And I know that's wrong, and I know that's toxic, and you shouldn't play games, but I'm all about games.
I hate to admit that I've definitely been that person before. Present day, I'm just trying to move with a bit more intention. So, like, if I fucking like you and I want to talk to you, I'm going to respond right away. Sometimes I really do get caught up and busy, but now at this point, the people that are within my inner circle are aware that I'm going to respond with some sense of urgency, and if I don't, I'm probably either going through something or I'm fucking busy. He's not only messaging you, but a bevy of other online beauties, and he's laying all the right lines on all the candidates. He might make you feel special and unique enough until you realize that the serial dater has been around the internet dating block a few too many times.
So it's somebody who's not only talking to you and schmoozing you, but he's also talking to like a bunch of other side bitches.
If you are single and you're talking to someone, if it's not serious, talk to whoever the fuck you want.
I completely agree.
You can have a rotation, you can have a roster, you can have all these people in your orbit, but once there's a conversation about mutual feelings, maybe we should take this a step further, well then, bitch, you need to bench them hoes, because I'm the starting motherfucking player.
If you talk for around 3 months, that's when I have, like, that's my time limit for I have that conversation. Like, we don't have to be dating each other yet, per se. But at that point, like, I just want to know, are you talking to other people, or is this like, are we just talking to each other? So I should know, should I continue being invested at this time?
Exactly.
That's how I deal with these people.
Because I'm feeling like I'm investing in you, and like if it's not mutual, then girl,
it's easy to find some dick. I could go out on my balcony right now, sing like Snow White, and have
I reckon you more.
I could, bitch. The too good to be true. These are the people I date. These are the people where I'm like, something has to be wrong with you.
What do you mean?
Because how many times do I go to you telling you about somebody I met and they seem perfect and then 3 months go by and I'm like, everything was a lie! Everything was a monster lie!
True. But it's good that people reveal themselves to you so that you can understand whether this is the kind of person that you want to deal with or not.
And they reveal themselves sooner rather than later. So one thing I've learned is that if it seems too good to be true, it most likely is.
But maybe not.
But you gotta like chance it, but you have to go into the thing, you have to go into it with a realization that if it seems too good to be true, it most likely is, unless they prove themselves different. The deceptive older guy. I don't even need to read.
Never heard of him. That's a block.
I get this all the time. No, like, have you ever talked to somebody and then they come to meet you and they are much older?
No.
You've never had that happen?
That's never happened to me.
You're not what I thought was going to be there.
Sir, if you are giving me a photograph that is little Jimmy at age 27 and you show up and you are Steve at 50, you are getting the fuck away from my doorstep. And that's on period.
Well, now I feel the same way. Like, now that I'm an adult and I'm not a child that can be taken advantage of, I'm literally like, no, I don't feel bad about telling you I don't want to be with you, or you fully deceived me.
What advice would you give catfish?
Don't catfish.
Why?
Because it's deceiving.
Because bitch, we gonna see your ass and you ain't gonna get no dick.
Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, these people really will show up being in a whole different species.
Not the species.
I'm like, you are missing a limb. Where was that in the photo?
It's a waste of time because eventually people are gonna fucking see you. So why would you do that?
You know what it is? It's preying on people's insecurities. Like how I said before, I would be too nervous or scared or embarrassed or I felt bad to tell you no. It's they're preying on those emotions. And that's what's fucked up.
No.
Like they're preying and hoping that you feel that way in order to get off and use you to get a nut. And that is fucked up. It's deceptive, it's creepy, and it's weird.
And that's why your ass gonna leave nutless. Period. And embarrassed.
Not nutless.
Nutless, bitch. Not on my good doorstep. You kidding me?
The authentic unlucky in love. Oh, is this a sad person that always has like failed stories? I wonder what that's like. I don't know her. Don't be thrown by this guy's apparently awful dating track record.
Okay.
Yes, he seems to have a high number of breakups and fallouts for his age, but this type just so happens to have experienced some serious misfortune in the romance department.
That sounds like you need a therapist at this point.
That sounds like a red flag. Like if you constantly have problems in relationships, maybe you are the problem. Oh my God, I'm talking to myself.
It sounds like a serial killer.
No, I mean, I have my problems, but I work through them and I don't talk about it with dating. Like when I'm meeting a new person, I'm not going to be like, by the way, I'm terrible at this.
I have like 25 exes and like hopefully this goes somewhere, but if not, you know, it's just what happens to me.
I've had one relationship for 5 years. That wasn't a fail. I learned a lot from it. I had one that failed with the guy. If I'm unlucky, I'm somebody that like doesn't get unlucky in the relationship. I don't fuck up relationships.
That's a good thing.
It takes me a while to trust somebody to even get in a relationship.
Same.
So I'm much more like wary. The Sona over his ex or her ex or their ex or however they identify.
Bitch, how you talking to somebody and talking about your ex? Why would you do that?
When you are on a date, if they bring up their ex, to me
go.
that is an immediate red flag.
I gotta go.
That means you're not ready.
I need to check because bitch, who the fuck is that and why are we talking about them? I thought they was in the rear view, bitch. I thought we were speeding towards the future.
And it also means that they're fresh out of a relationship. And if they're fresh out of a relationship, it's more likely that they had not given themselves enough time to grow and learn to be ready for a new one.
Yes.
Or you're a rebound. Or there's somebody that jumps from relationship to relationship, which is also a red flag.
Is there something wrong with being a rebound? Are there pros to being a rebound?
I'm going to say there are pros to it, but normally if you're a rebound, rebounds don't really lead to relationships. It's kind of like you're an emotional support person for that person until they are healed in order to move on.
Like a life jacket, bitch.
Yes. I've had rebounds, but they never go to relationships. I've had rebounds where it's like, you know, I want to get out there because, you know, to get your mind off somebody after a bad breakup, you want to start dating again. You want to start like being physical with people again, like, you know, just getting used to being with somebody else, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
But normally those people are like lessons or learning. And you know what? That kind of like sucks because those people don't know that they're rebounds.
And that's the shitty part. But what if you're upfront with a rebound? Like, this is not gonna go anywhere, but take this dick.
That is my recommendation. If you're gonna use rebounds for that, then be upfront and honest with your feelings. Don't waste their time, basically. Because sometimes people, I'm fine. You want to use me for some dick? Fine. Just let me know. I'm down. I'm DTF. And then, even though you're honest with me, when you leave me, I will go on the internet and cry.
When you leave. You are stupid.
Oh, bitch, the single dad.
Goodbye.
I'm ready. No, if you're a dad, if you got kids, I'm turned on. Right, Mikey?
Right.
If you got kids, that's actually a turn on for me, and that's fucked up. There's been a time where I was hooking up with a dad, and I didn't know that their kids were home, and I was going into the room and I was stepping on the kids' toys, and then I was hooking up with both dads. I know this is single dad, but I'm talking about both dads. I was hooking up with both dads, and then the kids.
They were a couple.
They were a couple, so I went over to him.
But they both knew that you were involved with the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when one was out of town it wasn't together, they would be like, "You can go hook up with him."
You were like the side dad.
Absolutely. I was
fun.
Uncle.
Oh my God, fun!
Their kids woke up once. And it was just when I was hooking up with the one dad, so we could pretend that's what being with a single dad was like.
Yeah.
So literally, the kid woke up, we heard knock, knock, knock on the door. I had to hide under the bed, bitch. I had to hide under the bed.
See, that sounds fun and thrilling.
And can I tell you, it was.
I know.
Number 6, the escape artist.
What the fuck is that?
I don't fucking know.
A magician, bitch?
Here today, gone tomorrow. In the internet dating world, this guy is your modern day Houdini. So I'm gonna guess it's somebody that you talk to and all of a sudden they just disappear for no reason. I will say there's 2 scenarios here.
Bitch, don't waste my time.
But sometimes it's their fault and that's mean or rude. Or sometimes if you get ghosted, what did you do in order to get ghosted? There are people that I'll just stop responding to, and it's because you came off creepy, you came off weird, and I did not want to continue a conversation with you. Or there's people where I'll be like, I'm not interested, and they don't take no for an answer and continue to blow you up. Then guess what? You gon' be gone. And then those people are the ones that are like, you ghosted me. I'm like, no.
You were fucking weird.
You're fucking weird. The funny guy.
Me. That's actually me.
That's me. You'll know this guy when you hear him. You'll probably be able to spot him from his introductory lines. Mr. Funny cracks jokes a mile a minute. Do you like when someone starts a conversation on a dating app with a joke?
Bitch, no. Maybe in a club setting, if you're being funny in a super serious club setting, bitch, with Nicki Minaj and flashing lights in the background, I'm 3 margaritas in, then that's endearing.
Okay.
On a dating app, it maybe feels like you're trying too hard depending on what the joke is. If you can finesse a good joke, Mike, panties off. If you can't, good luck.
You know what I like to do?
What do you like to do, Mike?
It's kind of funny, because this is me.
Is it funny?
I'll send a picture of like a balloon. Just an emoji of a balloon. And they'll go, excuse me? I'm like, oh my god, you found my balloon. Well, now that you're here, can we have...
You're like one of those people that like on Instagram, they like DM the fucking emoji of the dog and you're like, come back, Scrappy. Oh, lost my dog, by the way. Now that you're here at the, like...
But it'll be anything.
Does it work?
Sometimes it'll be a ball. Sometimes it'll be a snail. I'll be like, oh my god, you found my snail. Now that you're here. But see,
does that work?
Sometimes, yes.
All right.
Sometimes it comes off corny. But if people don't like that and think it's corny, then guess what? You're not going to like me. Because I'm all jokes. Even sex with me is jokes. Like,
agreed.
I'm somebody that makes jokes while having sex. I'm somebody that's funny, and I like to be weird and awkward, and if you don't like that, then you're not going to like me. It's just
I agree.
It's
just like a part of me. Like, if you cannot enjoy the commentary and the comedy, then maybe we shouldn't be in bed together.
Yeah, because something I know for a fact, if you want to date me, you have to also laugh at my jokes and think I'm funny. 4, the desperate dude. Whatever the reason, age, bad breakup history, loneliness, this man doesn't want you. He wants a relationship any way he can get it. And that means that they're a doormat and compliant and not someone I can be with.
No, I need someone to like. I need someone to like be like, no, bitch, make your own peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. And this might be a toxic trait, but like, if you're too nice,
can't do it.
It's also a problem.
I can't do it.
Like sometimes I want you to step on my neck and tell me I'm a piece of shit.
That
and then spit on me.
That yeah. Yes! Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Do you like to be called a good little slut, or are you the person who calls them a good little slut?
I call him a good little slut.
Wow, Mac the aggressive daddy. The long distance romance. Whoop whoop.
The long-distance lover is a devoted man of many swoon-worthy words. Over online communication, he professes his interest and eagerness to meet you. While he isn't in your area code, he soothes your concerns of the distance, repeatedly telling you that one day you'll be able to physically be together.
I don't know if I trust that. You want to talk and be like, okay, in a week we can meet up and do this. That makes it seem like you want to plan. And it gives you time to get to know them better before meeting, which is always nicer.
True. There's a difference between can I breed you now versus coffee and a drink. 2, the workaholic.
See, there's pros and cons to the workaholic. I like that you're driven. Turn on.
You get time by yourself.
Turn on. I like that you are probably financially stable.
I was going to say.
Turn on. Benefits. Fuck!
You are so stupid.
I come over dental.
I do. Over the dental, bitch.
Bitch, you got dental and vision? Honey.
Yes! The cons, though. They ain't never the fuck there. Their focus is never on you, in a number one sense.
But sometimes, you know what? I don't mind that. I don't want to be someone's whole world.
I can't do it.
I want you to have your own life.
That.
Yes.
Can't do it. You need to be wrapped up in something else that ain't me, bitch.
Which is fine, but you know what? The thing is, you could be committed to your job and still make time for the other person. Whenever someone says, I'm too busy for you, that's not true. We are all busy in this world.
You make time for what you want to make time for.
Yes.
Like your sense of urgency is based off of you prioritizing the things that you want to prioritize.
Yes, your job can come first, but no matter how busy you are, no matter how busy the other person is, you can make time for the other person. There is no excuse.
I agree.
You have time for morning toast? Guess what? You can make 5 minutes to give me a call. Been thinking about you all day. Yep. I just hope you know that I care about you and I appreciate you.
That's me.
I can't wait to spend time with you. 30 seconds. Oh, and the final one.
The gym jock.
The gym jock. What I wish I was. What I try so hard to portray, but I'm not. Because everything about me hasn't been athletic in 10 fucking years, bitch.
What do you mean? You go to the gym all the time. You have a bag of fucking protein over there.
I mean, yeah, that's all aesthetic. The product can look good, doesn't mean it runs well. Let me tell you right now.
Stupid.
I walk up 3 flights of steps, I can't breathe.
What do you you mean?
I got a bad back. I threw my back out. I threw my back out yesterday bending over to pick up a
Bitch,
bottle of
that's
water.
because you old, not because you ain't in the gym. That's what you portray.
A lot of the comments are like, I didn't expect that voice.
It's your fucking voice. What the fuck you supposed to sound like? Hey, what's up? It's MikeMGTV.
Okay.
Bitch, I don't know that bitch.
When you first met me, that was my voice.
Yes, and even then, I knew that wasn't your voice, so it was like I wasn't even hearing it.
But like personality-wise, okay, fuck about the
you're
gym.
a pair of fuzzy like house slippers.
Yeah.
The bunny one.
Like, I'm not one of the people that's like, protein, 11 a.m. gym, like those gym TikTok kids.
Yeah.
Go. Oh my God.
That's
a
not
red,
you. That's
that is
not
a
you.
red flag.
No.
Listen, people who are dedicated at work, great. You got nothing else in your life going on other than gym, red flag.
We need you to have a good old job, or you better be an influencer with 1 million plus.
Speaking of that, Mac, have you ever dealt with a gym jock?
No.
Great. Well, I think that's enough for today. What do you say, Courtney?
I think that was fantastic.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe for future videos. I put them out weekly, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but through the month of June, I'm putting them out Monday through Friday as a special Pride gift for all of you, so I can highlight queer people in the community that I admire, and also my friends, such as Courtney. Courtney, where can people find you?
You can find me on TikTok and Twitter at Court Revolution, and on Instagram at Courtney Revolution, and also check out my podcast with Savannah called Homecoming Queens.
Yes, I'm going to be on it. If you want extra content, be sure to check out my podcast with Mac, Messy with Mac and Mike. We go live every Wednesday. Right, Mac?
Yee.
Yee! My name is MikeMGTV, and you're fucking welcome.